Danny Vegas time. Danny Vegas world. Here we go. Segment 2 of the Danny Vegas live show right here from Las Vegas, Nevada. Gene Woods Racing Experience. Like I said in segment 1, don't spend $20,000 on a bottle of vodka. Come spend $20 here instead. It's the best ride in town and a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, segment 2. Okay. Here we go.
Prim and proper.
I was, basically I get all my ideas for the show from listening to other shows. So I just steal everything.
That's what's going on in the world. So
exactly. Now, today I'm listening to the radio. And well, first of all, we're going to get right into it. There's a study out there that's saying that men are better husbands if they have I don't want to call it a mistress, because that just seems too, I don't know, that's just too solid. More of just a side chick. Just kind of
that sounds
I guess
so
what you just call it, a booty call.
Booty call.
No emotion, just goes there, gets his deal off, and comes home to you. And, it's kind of interesting because, of course, the radio team always has one woman, 2 guys, and
right.
Woman. And she was like, as long as I don't know about it, I don't think I would care.
And that's bullcrap. That's bullshit.
Okay. Andy Rose, Tyga. All right. You've been married a long time.
Yeah.
And so what do you feel about that?
What do
you think? What do you really think? You've been married a long time.
Yeah, we're together 30 years. I mean, and marriage isn't easy at all. You've got your ups and your downs. For you, if having a sidekick, a sidecar, a side booty call, whatever, if that works for your relationship, then so be it.
Yeah, but you don't know about it. What they're trying to say is that for some reason he is a better husband, whether he communicates better with you, he gives you more attention, maybe because of a guilt factor, which is usually how women tend to get caught in affairs. They tend to overplay at home because they feel guilty that they're off somewhere else. So, but they are actually a better husband because they got a little something going on the side. And
strokes their ego. It's about sex for men. Women get wrapped up in their emotions. It's, oh, he loves me. Oh, if you have sex, you must love me. Sex is not about love. Sex is a carnal instinct. It's a very natural instinct to have, and you're attracted to other people. If you make the commitment and marry somebody till death us do part, and you're not going to cheat, that's one thing. If you make the commitment, get married, and you're going to have an open relationship, totally different. Well, I mean, if you're going to cheat, I think for a man, it's really just about the sex. They just want to stroke their ego. They just want to, I'm a man, and I can get laid by somebody else other than my wife, and it makes them feel good. It boosts their ego.
I think there's some righteousness
there. And then the guilt's on them, so then they go home, and they are a better husband because they feel guilty about what they're doing, so therefore the wife benefits from it. Maybe it's a win situation.
I think that all has to, because I will tell you, I'm going to go right off the bat. If you're a man, I want you to stay in your marriage. Because let me tell you something, my friends. There is no such thing as a perfect situation out there. I think the only perfect situation there is out in Pahrump, where you can go there, you can sneak in the back door, the girl don't care what your name is, don't even want to know your name, you can pay your money, and you can leave. I think that's about the best situation. That's a perfect situation. Okay? That's it. Anything else, you're playing with anything else, you're playing with like, oh, she's just my friend at work, and she understands that she's married too, or she understands I'm just there for a Wednesday
don't
movie
put
call.
Names.
I am telling you, there is no perfect situation, because somewhere down the line, someone's going to come up and get mad, and with social media nowadays, and
there's no secrets. There are no secrets.
So stay in your marriage. That's what I'm telling you. But I'm just wondering, because I am a sociology major. Is it all this sex stuff, all this fidelity and staying committed to each other, and it's all learned behavior, okay? Human beings, okay? When we come out of the womb, non-monogamous.
Right.
Human beings are non-monogamous. The fact that we are monogamous is the fact that because we learn to be that way.
We learned and then we choose to be that way.
Well, yeah, and there is social implications if you are not. Because if you are not, it is a taboo, which is what called a huge breaking of a social norm. Okay, so if you're not, you're basically committing a taboo. But what they're saying is that, in this study, that if a man's got a little bit something going on the side, maybe, and I'm not an expert, but maybe there's something, a little bit of something going on the side, maybe there's something, a little bit of something going on the side, maybe, and I'm not an expert, but maybe there's something going on the side, 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 maybe there's som there's something, what do they call it when it's primitive about where a man can, spread his
Strokes.
seed
There
a
you
little
go.
bit and kind of like, okay, I'm going out and I'm hunting and I'm hunting and I've gathered and I'm always on the hunt. Maybe there's something to do with that. Of course, and then I always ask the question, is a wife a better wife if she has a side dude?
Women put emotions into it, so I don't think so.
So you're saying what we're coming in our minds, that it could be that a man's a better husband because he's feeling his inner DNA is being fulfilled. He's out hunting and achieving. So he comes home and he's a happier man. You're saying if a woman, she eventually is going to choose between her husband or her lover, and I'm either going to put time and energy over here, or I'm going to put time and energy over here. And eventually, one will win over the other. Where guys, well, hey, these side chicks, they can just come and go all they want. This is all good. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. I mean, if women have affairs, they do it because they're not getting
They're
something
not
at home. They're not happy at home. They're
Right.
depressed. They feel neglected. They don't feel loved. They don't feel attractive. So they look for it. They seek it from somebody else. Let's face it, we all love attention. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with attention. We love to get complimented. And if you're not getting that at home, you're going to go outside your home.
Right.
Doesn't mean you're going to cheat. Like,
Right.
I'm the biggest flirt in the world, but I don't cross that line. There's a
Right.
line I don't cross.
So let's put a situation here. Man and woman. Here's a situation. You're at a networking event, okay? Man. I'm at a networking event. Certainly went there with no implication that I was going to meet anybody. I'm just there to network. I'm just there. Of course, my radar is always on because men's radars are always on. Have a chance, meet a lady, have a chance to either walk out the door to my car or walk to the elevator with her. What's a man going to do? Well, he has a choice. And I'm going to tell you, half of them, they're going to like, you know what? What the hell? Let's go down the elevator. It doesn't matter how happy he is. It doesn't matter if he had sex with his wife 5 times that week. Doesn't matter. It's just the fact that there's an accomplishment here. There's a chance to
His
score,
ego is
to
getting
win,
stroked.
to win, to capture, to whatever. Woman, same thing. Meets a guy at a networking event. Wow, yeah, that's a cool guy. I feel a little animal magnetism here. I'm happily married, totally happily married. Walk out the door, there's the elevator, or there's the car. I would say the majority of women would go to the car.
I would agree.
I wouldn't say all. I'm sure some of them would hit the elevator.
Yeah.
But I would say the majority of women would hit the car and probably get their like, oh my God, I'm glad I got out of that. But I'm saying at least half the men would say, oh, what the hell? Here's a chance.
Yeah, it's a conquest. Again, it goes back to stroking your ego. It makes you feel good about you.
Right.
That little bit of attention, that little bit of nod from that pretty person, make sure you flutter and you get, when you get married and you're in a relationship for a long time, you lose that at times. You go through ups and you go through downs.
Love ain't always a 10, baby.
No, there's times I look at Tiger and I'm like, can you just stop breathing? Like, please. It doesn't mean I don't love him, and just at that moment. And there's times like he's like, I just want to punch you in the face. No, and he never would. But and then you get somebody else that pays you attention. It could be the exact same attention that your husband's giving you or your wife, but it's just different.
It's a little different.
It's like,
oh yeah,
oh, I am still pretty. Oh, my 10 pounds, you like my jigglies,
Yeah.
It's
I know.
women get so wrapped up, and men too. It's sex. I'm not in an open relationship, nor do I want to be in an open marriage like that. I prefer monogamy. I chose monogamy. But I joke, and I always say, God forbid if Tiger passes away before me,
Uh-oh.
I'm a slut. I mean, I'm 30 years committed to the same man.
Right.
We chose that life. You're born, like you said, you're born with carnal instincts, but you choose to be monogamous. Are some husbands better because they have affairs? Or a sidekick? Yeah, they are. I know a few of them. It doesn't make it right in my world.
Right. Well,
in their world, it's fine.
I'd be, like I said, I'd be afraid to try it because I know there is no such thing as a perfect situation.
There's not.
There is not. It will come back and bite you.
Yeah.
It will. Like I said, the only perfect situation out there is out there in Pahrump. And that's it. And the only thing that sucks about that is you got to pay for it, okay? Yep. So anyway, that's the end of segment 2. Hope you learned something. We'll be back for segment 3. Back.